Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. It's Wednesday, which means new comic book day. Comics are hitting the shelves digitally, physically, all across the world. We've got one new release from DC Comics. They hooked us up with this trade paperback, the second volume of Detective Comics. Now, they've got another rebirth title, Blue Beetle Volume 1, that is out on shelves this week as well, but I don't have a physical copy of that, and this video is all about the physical copies. I like to touch things and look through them and see how it feels. Now, we've reviewed a few of the issues of Blue Beetle and generally enjoyed it, but we're going to focus on Detective Comics here. So this is the second volume, The Victim Syndicate, written by James Tynion IV, with art by Alvaro, Martinez, Eddy, Barrows, and a special two-part story by Ben Oliver. Covers issues 943 to 949, $16.99. So there's basically two stories that you get in this volume. The first, The Victim Syndicate, is an interesting story with a bunch of somewhat new villains. There's a couple that are familiar, but at least one new one. And the point of it is, these are all people who've been injured through Batman's war against crime. Now, it basically asks the question, is that war worth it? Or is it creating more victims than it is helping people? This is a really interesting question and something that I don't think has been explored a hell of a lot in the Batman mythos, and we just get it like full frontal, slammed in the face with this volume. Now, there's a hell of a lot of twists and turns, some huge twists and turn towards the end of the volume. I don't want to give it away, but it basically really shakes things up for Team Batman. And for those who don't know, Detective Comics is basically Batman and Batwoman putting together this team to help their war against crime and all these crazy criminals. It's got like Spoiler and Clayface and had Robin. So yeah, really interesting group, very interesting arc. I generally really liked it. I think it really led somewhere. It's a great kind of build to what comes next. It adds some ground, some like plant some seeds of things that are going to be coming from I think arcs to come and probably years to come. So that's also so that's really awesome. The second story is basically Batwoman Begins. It is the two-story arc that leads into the new Batwoman series. So if you're really into that Batwoman series, you haven't read this, it's probably something you want to check out. That story is pretty decent as well. Follows up with the first volume, would have had Batman and Batwoman and Team Batman, whatever you want to call it, going against the colony led by her father. Spoiler alert, sorry. And this is kind of follow-up to that, as well as diving into the Monster Man storyline that was also present in the series. So it really kind of brings together a lot of the threads that we've seen build through this comic, which is actually really cool, and then it spins out into Batwoman's own series. Don't need to read these two issues to really understand that series, but it does help a little bit. Overall, I really enjoyed both stories. They're pretty solid. I think the main Batman series is a little bit better. This has got some solid moments that I think are really going to reverberate throughout the Batman series. And it seems Detective is kind of a nice companion piece to that main Batman series and doing a lot of stuff that we don't have time for in that main series written by Tom King. As far as the art is top-notch. I'm going to show off a little bit of that. You can check it out. You can see some Batwing action. His character kind of hasn't been around a hell of a lot. And up to this point, he's kind of gone by the wayside. Some more here. I think the art's really good. We'll go with the two-part story. What can we show? We're going to show this. Not much of a spoiler. So Batman and Batwoman squaring off against their opponents. Let's see here. As far as extras, we get covers. Pretty much standard stuff for DC. So there's covers throughout, and then we get some variant covers as well. Standard when it comes to the extras. Overall, basically, if you are a Batman fan, if you enjoyed Detective Comics up to this point, you probably should still check this out. If you are reading the main Batman series and not picking this up, I would suggest picking this up, as it has to really do with the Bat family, whereas the main Batman story is really just focused on Batman and his whole brokenness. So this really enhances things in many appropriate and very good ways. So really recommend that. You should go check it out and catch up. There's a pretty key issue when it comes to Detective Comics out this week, so after you get this, yeah, it's out this week, so after you get this, you might want to go get the filler issues between this volume ended and that issue, so you can hear what everyone's buzzing about. If you're interested in getting this, as I said, it's New Comic Book Day. It should be on the shelves of local comic book stores. You should go there first. If you don't know if you have a local comic book shop, there's a link beneath this video where you can put it in your zip code, and it will help try to find a shop near you. If you don't have a shop near you, and some people don't, there are 2 links beneath this video, or at least hopefully there'll be 2 links beneath this video. One's for Things for Another World. That is a comic shop that does mail order, and you can go and order that for today. I don't know when it will get delivered, but they have it this week. Amazon will have it next week. Amazon's delayed a week when it comes to DC's trades, so you know, you can do that as well. Now, to warn you, both of those links are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. But by doing so, you help support our site. Again, I want to thank DC Comics for hooking us up with this trade paperback. As always, thank you very much for the support. It's very appreciated. If you're into Batman, Batwoman, DC Comics, comic books in general, you should check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, be the Batman and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.